Gemini, what's good? Welcome back to Divinity Gems. This is the reading for October 29th through November 4th. A lot of flippers going on. Using the Rider deck today, and the Soulful Women I've been pulling as the Oracle. Some of the Crystal Vision as well, so we'll see what comes out. But overall, this is the reading for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising. I have been meaning to say that. I just never do. But the energy will apply to your moon sign. So if it is not applying to your sun sign, do check your moon sign as well, because mine definitely applies to my moon sign. I'm going to get out Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it apply, take it where it applies. If it does not, let it fly, as they say. Magician is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Gemini. I mean a whole lot. Magician at the bottom in reverse. Thinking. An ability to create, transform a situation, and in the power of our hands, there's I see his wand. Let's see how the reading goes, and we'll come back to why that Magician is there. 6 of Swords starting us off. Sailing towards clarity. Star card, along with healing and heartbreak. Appear. Feel like we are definitely clear on something. Clear on something in a way that we weren't clear before. With the star being out next to that 3 of Swords, obviously 3 of Swords represents the heartbreak, but with it being out next to the star, along with that 6 of Swords, I'm feeling the clarity coming across heartbreak, coming through heartbreak. So understanding why there was heartbreak in the first place, understanding mentally, why certain things happened. And then definitely healing takes place with the star card here. Healing takes place at that moment of understanding. It's kind of how you heal through anything is understanding why it happened, my role in it, the other person's role in it. It is what it is. And now that I've mentally wrapped my head around it, I can understand and I can heal from that. Dropping down, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles is in reverse in this next row. So Ace of Swords, which is there's your clarity, backing it up. Supreme clarity here. I saw you sailing toward the clarity here. You going off to find some clarity here. You've definitely gotten to it here with this Ace of Swords. Page of Wands is your own power here to me. Just trying to find it again. Trying to ask for it. Trying to find it. That red bird is there as well. The cardinal leads. It's got insight, that little mark on the cardinal. The red bird. His wisdom to me. And this here is where you let go of anything that you were holding on to that wasn't in your own best interest. This is where we hold on and we don't want to let go. But that's in reverse, up under the heartbreak. So you understood to me now why you let go at that point. The clarity is all around. Like you are understanding, Gemini, why a situation was no good. Why you couldn't then, there's the Magician in reverse. Why you couldn't then keep trying to create this situation or expect this situation to turn into or transform magically into something different. You saw clearly why. And the Wheel of Fortune spun in your favor once you did. So you thought about a whole lot. And as there was no growth, you finally saw there was no growth. Look how they're looking at him. If I can get it to focus for a second. He's over there building something on the wall, but he's got those two skeptics. There it is. He's got those two skeptics like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Then I think that's really how holding on to that situation was just, they're like, why are you trying to build that? Why are you building that? When it wasn't something that needed to be held on to, it was something that needed to be let go of. In reverse, you did let it go. And this in reverse, they're not looking at you like that no more because you did let it go. And the last card on that row was the Four of Swords, which is contemplation. This is you just laying down, figuring it out. More swords. The peaceful swords on the table. After heartbreak, there's understanding. There's insight. And your brain just gets to take a rest from all of this mental stress. That's why the Magician would be in reverse. It wasn't a situation to recreate. It was a situation to get out of, to let go of. I think you did that, Gemini. Time for healing at this point. Understanding and insight. Now that you have it, the healing can begin. The Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. And you get to begin something new. Something new. All right, after this past energy, what is the new energy coming towards Gemini now? New energy. All right, so after these sleepless nights, after this bad situation that we have finally let go of, this third party situation, this foundational break that happened, this mental torment that we had that was causing us to lose sleep and be in our head a whole lot. After all of that, guess what fell out with it? Victory. Victory for you, Gemini. King of Cups. So, after all of that heartbreak, didn't ruin your taste for love. It did not. After the heartbreak, you are still willing to put your cup up there and say, I'm willing to love again. Because the tower fell. The tower is falling. If it has not fell already, it will be falling. So I want to say that situation is past energy of you coming out of that old situation that you were mentally tormented over for some time. And now that it is over, now that you have sailed away towards clarity, tower fell down, that cycle is complete for you, Gemini. And now there's something new emotionally coming towards you. King of Cups. That's a mature offer right there. It's not a page. It's a mature offer with the King of Cups. Somebody who is emotionally ready to be in something stable. Devil energy is in reverse. Knight of Wands is in reverse. This is this fearful type of Knight of Wands. He's a knight, but he's kind of a little afraid sometimes. You can really see him in focus. His face is not that of one who is just confident about where he's charging towards. And so I feel like that's why I came with the Devil card in reverse, because you weren't afraid or tempted by that devil energy anymore because you let that other situation go. And now it's just about having the confidence to go towards what you do want, but you just may have a little hesitation or anxiety because it's something new. But the King of Cups is moving towards something new. Moving towards something new. And something balanced. Temperance. Temper. It's time to temper when our life is in balance. You got to temper. Add and take away. Whatever is going to bring us back to center. Happiness. Got to add something sometimes. Sometimes you got to let something go. And in this case, Gemini, I feel like you let something go in order to temper your life back to happiness. And the victory is coming. A milestone is getting reached Four of Wands energy. Balance. Yeah. I feel like something that you even didn't see in the past as, or even think you could have in the past, emotional fulfillment. Or you didn't even think you wanted it right there. Now you are leading to go get emotional fulfillment. The Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you are definitely, Gemini, on your way to some emotional fulfillment. It's looking like you're going to be victorious on it. It's looking like a milestone will be reached on it. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely spinning in your favor, but this is coming behind some doubts and some fears you had to get over. King of Pentacles. You ready for stability? And I mean, your direction and your movement and your aim is, it's very clear. It's very passionate. Very passionate. The Eight of Wands is moving in one clear direction. And you know what you want. And you know it is moving in it is moving for stability. And that is the way he's looking at it. Look at the expression on his face as he looks at how those wands are pointed. That's where he wants to go. Because he sees some stability there. And I feel like you already have your eye on that as how he's looking down at that pinnacle. It's where he wants to place his pinnacle. I think it is. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Definitely emotional fulfillment coming. And you're moving towards emotional fulfillment. Victory, milestones reached on emotional fulfillment. Insight, understanding. Healing has been done. Healing has been done with this Star card. And now you are focused on stability. Good stuff, Gemini. King of Wands, your power is there. Where it was not there, you have taken your power back. Queen of Wands. It's a beautiful read, Gemini. King and Queen of Wands out. King of Pentacles out. I'm just feeling like you can you can feel almighty and powerful this week, Gemini, because it's looking like an almighty and powerful read here for you. Almighty and powerful. I mean, everything you were supposed to accomplish is looking like it's going in that way. And for it to start out from that Magician in reverse to where you didn't think you can create anything at all from the situation, to going through the series of events that it took you through, some heartbreak, some letting go of some old things, some mental anguish, you know, when there was confusion through the process. But once understanding was given, once insight was there, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. You knew exactly what you wanted. You wanted emotional happiness. You wanted emotional fulfillment. You were clear on where you wanted it and how you wanted it. You were clear what the problem was. There was a lack of balance. And so you went towards balance. After getting healing, you went towards balance. And now you just have your sights set on building up a firm foundation for yourself. You ready to go? Ready to move right here. You ready to move? Build up that firm foundation, Gemini. I like it. Let's see what the Crystal Vision deck has to say. But that is a great read. That's a great read. That's taking back your power. That's healing. That's victory. That was work right there. Eight of Pentacles. This is inner work all day long. You were doing some inner work. Even through the times where you felt a little done wrong, a little hurt. You stayed doing the inward work instead of focusing on this type of energy. You took this type of energy and you did inner work with it. So anybody that made you feel fearful, feel done wrong, feel anybody who underestimated you in any way here, sometimes this card. But definitely stabbed you in the back. I don't like to say that all the time with this card, but that's how they depict it. Is kind of a sneaky, conniving type of backstabbing person that would stab you in the back and walk away while they did it. So just after getting done, done dirty by some people, I would say. So after getting done dirty by some people, you took that energy, instead of lashing out, you used it and you internalized it and you built yourself up even stronger. That's how you got to this energy here. That's where all that power came from. You think of these as sticks of power. This is all fire. This is all power. So how you got back there? You did the inner work through all this chaos here. That's where the healing came from. That would be the Eight of Wands in this deck. Same card. Same card. It's all power, all force. This is all horsemen moving in one direction. Unicorns on this picture. Coming down the mountain, all thunderous in one direction. This is clear power, clear movement, clear insight that was given to you. And once you figure it out, Gemini, you're ready to make moves. Once it logically makes sense for a Gemini, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. There came your strength after that. Logically made sense. It gave you the strength to do what you needed to do once it logically made sense. And then at the end of it, Ten of Pentacles coming back. Magician came back out in reverse as well. Ten of Pentacles. That situation wasn't going to transform no matter how hard you tried to transform it. That wasn't the right situation. Once you let it go. The Ten of Pentacles, the stability. Here comes the stability here that you're going towards as that King of Pentacles in the other deck. Here's the Ten of Pentacles coming out in this deck, letting me know you're going to get that stability. And here's the Queen of Pentacles in this deck, along with the Knight of Cups coming out. Again, on your way. Knight in shining armor, ready for someone now that other situation is over with. Ready to be stable. Knight in shining armor maybe going towards the Queen of Pentacles, who is the nurturing, motherly type. That's the stable woman. So King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, is on his way to the stable woman, the family woman, the one that can be nurturing and supportive. That's how it's looking. There's no more illusion here. There's no more illusion here. There's no more cups all over the place here. And this is emotional chaos here. This is fantasy world here. Cups everywhere. Does not work that way. But there's the Knight of Wands coming out with that card, letting me know that the Knight of Wands is taking power and control over this situation. Gonna narrow it down to one cup. And he moved towards the cup. That's what they want in their cup. That Queen of Pentacles energy. It's the nurturing mother, family, stable energy. No more carrying others' loads. It's too much on your shoulders. Ready for commitment. The Hierophant out. Ready for commitment. And Ace of Cups. Yeah, no. At this point, Gemini, you can go towards whatever emotionally fulfills you. The world is your oyster at this point because there's nothing holding you to misery, to this type of energy anymore, to stress anymore. Nothing is holding you here anymore. So now that cup is yours to offer. As it came out with the King, Queen, and the Knight in two decks, it's yours to offer to whoever you like. Now it's time for you to get your fulfillment emotionally, financially. Them Pentacles is there with that Ten of Pentacles. You're building up inward work. So that's wealth to you internally, and then the outward work. Once you do the inner work, the outward blessings manifest. So those will be the actual physical pentacles coming to you so that you can build yourself up financially. It's looking really good right here, Gemini. It's like a really great read. Like you came through a cycle. It clearly looks like a cycle completion to where you had to make a realization of what was good for you. Clean some things up and move towards what you want. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's pull a soulful woman, wrap it up. I'm just trying to separate these cards. I always do that. Pull Soulful Women. Wrap the reading up for Gemini. Okay. Too much going on there. Soulful Women for Gemini. There we go. There we go. In the flow. This came out from my Libra as well. When I am in the flow, magic happens. And that's what you're doing at this moment. Just staying in the flow now that you have your clarity on what that was. What to do now. I got my insight. I know what I want to do. Now, that cup is yours to fill. It's free. It's free. And I think you have your eye on what you want to move towards because there's already a milestone being reached. It's letting you know, go for it. It's going to be reached. It's all on you now, Gemini. Now that the past is over, the new can begin. It's an exciting moment right there at the beginning of something new. So embrace it, enjoy it, and I hope you have a great week. Till next time, if you need to book a personal, all that below. Thanks for watching.